After a day stay in Colonia, I booked my ferry ticket for the next day at 10:30 a.m. But the ferry terminal is almost like an airport. You have to be there 2 hours ahead of time and go through the immigration and then the customs security check and then the boarding process. So I left a couple of hours early from the Airbnb house where I stayed. I reached the port and getting some information regarding the adwana, that means the motorcycle permit, become pretty challenging because this place is the immigration is same place for both Uruguay exit and Argentina entry, but for the motorcycle permit I have to get it on the Argentina side. That nobody was giving me a clear instruction, so I was going back and forth to many places. And also, this is mainly for passengers. There is a lot of people boarding on the ferry, and but for the people who are having a vehicle, it's a different process. So to figure out all these things without knowing language, it was pretty challenging. But I'm very impressed with the operation. There was three private ferry service, but everything is integrated with the government immigration process, and it's typically like an airport. It's a lot of people. Every process is like an airport. In fact, the ferry loading everything is like a jet bridge in the airport. It's very impressive. The ferry is really very large with a lot of seatings. In fact, inside the ferry, there is a huge duty free shop where you can purchase a lot of things duty free. Because Argentina, uh, it's pretty expensive for import tax, duty import tax. So this ferry travel give an opportunity to buy some things from the duty free, and it's a 1 hour 45 minutes travel. I heard it's on a river, but it's a huge river. And then after 1 hour we reached near Buenos Aires. It's a huge city. It's a capital of Argentina. It's a very large city. And then from there I have to take my motorcycle and go to the aduana and get all my permit and the paper. It was easy, but getting all the information is difficult because of the language and there is no proper instruction. But overall, the process is very simple and easy, and all the immigration. This is the aduana where I had to park my motorcycle and then go to that small office and get all the papers. And once it's ready, then I'm free to ride in the country. So everything was easy, but figuring it out was difficult. Then I booked a Airbnb house which is 50 kilometers outside of Buenos Aires called El Plata. It's a different city, but I didn't realize. I thought it's a suburb of Buenos Aires, but it's pretty far, almost 1.5 hours by bus. But the El Plata itself, a capital of the state, and it is very beautiful. So I took a bus to explore the city. They have a beautiful cathedral and the municipality building and a lot of parks. It's very beautiful. Enjoy this. After spending several hours in El Plata city, I returned back to my Airbnb house by the bus. My Airbnb host, she's a professor in one of the university, and she's so nice and very helpful. In fact, she's the one guided me to all the transport option, visiting the places much the Airbnb, the host house. They are super, super nice. They are giving me some dinner, pasta, and we are having. She was so helpful. Thank you so much. Mucho gracias, señora. Gracias. The next day, I took the bus to visit the capital city, Buenos Aires. From the place where I stay, it's almost 1.5 hour bus. I get down on the downtown area, the main city center. And the city is very beautiful. The building architecture, it's a very vibrant, very beautiful city. Originally, I was thinking of going by walk and walk around some main few places. Then, after looking at the city, I thought it's worth to take a city tour. It's $40, but they stop at almost 24 sites, 24 location. You can get down, get in whenever you want for 24 hours. So I bought the ticket from this company, and this is the guy who take me to the bus where it takes. It I thought it's worth, and it's a beautiful city. And the bus stopped in various locations, and they gave a history or more information about each spot, like 24 spots, that including one of the famous football stadium by the local club, which looks like a very popular in this region. Also, they went to all the other Chinatown, and it's one of the biggest Chinatown in South America, and all the important iconic building and parks and the airports and everything. It's really a work. It took several hours, but it's time and money well spent. So from now, I'm going to play a music, enjoy the city tour. finally reached the Chinatown. The Chinatown in Buenos Aires is very famous and very popular, and it's very crowded. A lot of food and a lot of stores from Chinese goods are selling. It's pretty famous in Buenos Aires.